For years now, Prince Harry has been mocked, dismissed, and openly attacked for one thing in particular: his insistence that security is not a privilege, it's a necessity. The tabloids called him paranoid. Royal commentators rolled their eyes. Critics accused him of entitlement. But today, that entire narrative is beginning to fall apart. New reports suggest that Prince Harry is finally on the brink of getting back the full police protection team he has been fighting for, the very protection that was stripped from him when he stepped away from royal life. And suddenly, the same people who laughed at him are being forced to confront a truth they've avoided for years. Harry was right all along. Today, we're breaking down why this decision is a massive win for Harry, how royal experts are reacting and quietly backtracking, why this opens the door for Meghan and the children to safely return to the UK, and how critics are once again being exposed as unserious, dishonest, and driven by agenda rather than facts. So buckle up, because this story isn't just about security, it's about justice, vindication, and the slow collapse of royal hypocrisy. Let's rewind for a moment. When Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex stepped back from royal duties and moved to the United States, one of the first punishments handed down by the British establishment was the removal of their round-the-clock police protection. Not reduced, not adjusted, removed entirely. This was despite the fact that Harry is still the son of the king, still one of the most recognizable people on the planet, and still a documented target of threats and stalkers. Instead, the Home Office decided his security would be handled on a so-called case-by-case basis, a vague bureaucratic phrase that left Harry vulnerable, uncertain, and unable to make last-minute travel decisions. From day one, Harry said this was dangerous, and from day one, critics told him to shut up and be grateful. Let's be very clear about something the media loves to blur. Prince Harry was not demanding security because of status. He was demanding security because of risk. This is a man whose mother was killed in a car crash caused by relentless press pursuit. A man who has spoken openly about receiving death threats. A man who has been physically stalked, not hypothetically, not symbolically, but in real life. Yet when Harry said, "I need protection to safely return to my home country," the response was dismissive. He was accused of being dramatic, until reality caught up. Royal commentator Afua Hagan reminded everyone of a crucial fact critics tried hard to bury. During one of Harry's previous visits to the UK, a stalker managed to get within meters of him. Meters. This wasn't speculation or fear-mongering. It was a documented incident. As Hagan pointed out, that moment proved Harry's case beyond doubt. Without consistent professional police protection, his safety cannot be guaranteed. Suddenly, what critics mocked as paranoia looked a lot more like foresight. Now, here's where things get interesting. According to reports, the UK Home Office quietly began a new threat assessment in December. There were no loud announcements, no dramatic headlines, just a professional reassessment done away from tabloid noise. And now, according to the Mail on Sunday, that assessment has reportedly been completed. The outcome? Prince Harry is expected to receive his police protection team back when he visits Britain. Let that sink in. After years of court battles, public ridicule, and outright gaslighting, the system is finally acknowledging what Harry has been saying all along. He faces a real and ongoing threat. While the final decision is technically still pending, the direction of travel is unmistakable. This isn't a favour, it's a correction. Afua Hagan has said that if these reports are accurate, this decision will be widely celebrated. She highlighted something deeply important. King Charles is currently scaling back cancer treatment. If there were ever an emergency, if Harry needed to return to the UK quickly, he would now have reassurance that he could do so safely. This isn't about luxury or perks. It's about being able to show up for family without risking your life. That's the part critics always ignore. Consider what Harry has been navigating. A father battling cancer, a fractured family relationship, years of legal fights just to feel safe in his own country. And yet, through all of this, Harry has never argued for special treatment. His position has always been simple. Assess the threat honestly, not emotionally, not politically, and certainly not out of spite. And finally, that appears to be happening. One of the most significant implications of this decision isn't about Harry alone. It's about Meghan and their children. Afua Hagan openly acknowledged that Meghan's presence in the UK has always been tied to safety. Will Meghan return immediately? No one knows. But this decision creates a credible pathway for her to feel protected, for Archie and Lilibet to visit safely, and for the children to spend time with their UK family. And that matters, no matter how much certain commentators resent it. What you'll notice next is silence. The same critics who screamed that Harry didn't need security, that he was exaggerating, that he should just stay away, have suddenly gone very quiet. Because this decision exposes an uncomfortable truth. Harry's protection wasn't removed because he was safe. It was removed because he was inconvenient. And now that threat assessments are being conducted professionally, without tabloid pressure, the facts are undeniable. Of course, not everyone is pleased. Royal commentator Rebecca English quickly stepped in to dampen the story. While acknowledging that Harry's camp believes they've secured police protection, she pivoted to familiar territory, downplaying, deflecting, and shifting the narrative toward reconciliation. But here's the thing. No one said reconciliation was guaranteed. No one claimed everything was suddenly healed. Critics simply love to move the goalposts. When Harry fights for safety and wins, they say it doesn't mean he's welcome. When he keeps his distance, they say he's the problem. It's a rigged narrative, and more people are waking up to it. This story isn't about whether Harry and Charles are hugging behind palace walls. It's about something far more basic. A British citizen being able to return home without fear. A father being able to bring his children safely to his homeland. A man no longer being punished for choosing mental health, family, and dignity. The fact that this correction has taken years tells you everything you need to know about how broken the system has been. Every time Harry pushes back against tabloids, palace spin, or government decisions, the pattern repeats. He's mocked, he's dismissed, he's delayed, and then quietly, he's proven right. This security decision won't come with an apology. It won't include an admission of wrongdoing. But history will remember what happened here. Harry warned them. Harry persisted. And Harry won. This moment changes everything. It restores mobility, safety, and choice. Harry no longer has to calculate risk every time he considers stepping on British soil. The door isn't bolted shut anymore. It's open cautiously, but genuinely. And that terrifies people who built entire careers tearing him down. So, to everyone who said Harry was dramatic, who said Meghan was exaggerating, who claimed the security concerns were fake, this moment is your answer. Harry didn't ask for special treatment. He asked for fair treatment. And after years of resistance, the truth has finally caught up. If you followed this story from the beginning, you already know this was never about ego. It was about survival. If you believe in truth over tabloid spin, if you support Harry and Meghan standing their ground, And if you're tired of watching critics rewrite history in real time, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and give this video a like. Stories like this aren't ending here, they're only just beginning.